What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're continuing the build of the 2016 Dodge Challenger, which had some major front end damage. What we got left to do is put together the interior, which we got to pull off the seats, put in the new seat belts, put the whole dash piece together, and then hopefully start this car back up. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Okay, we have waited as long as we could because we really don't want to put this dash in, but the time has come. I guess we're gonna try and shove this dash in here somehow. Let me just show you real quick why it's so difficult to pull this dash panel out and why putting in the new one is also gonna suck. So in here is the AC tunnel, which there's one on one side and then another one on that side. And these guys are screwed in. They have screws. Look, I just ripped that one out. Screwed in all the way back there. So this is sitting like this with the screw back there. On top of it, you have the dash panel, and then you have more AC tunnels that run up behind this AC tunnel. So the dash panel has AC tunnels connected to it that actually wrap around and underneath there. So there's no way to push it out and up unless you take off the windshield. And we didn't really want to do that because that was a lot more work. So this was kind of the way to do it. Now, when we're going to be putting in the new one, we basically have to put the AC tunnel together with the dash panel and then put it in all as one unit and hope everything aligns. The longer we wait, the worse it gets. So I guess let's just start putting it back together. This is that AC tunnel I was talking about. There is no way to put in the dash panel without having the AC tunnel attached to the dash panel. So we slide that on and we wiggle it back and forth to get everything situated, make sure all the AC tunnels line up with the AC tunnels that are underneath the dash. And there we go. Okay, we got the steering column back in place and the new airbag is on there.
Looks clean.
Oh, dude.
Mint.
Now
let's throw the SRS module on.
This is kind of a milestone every rebuild that we do because that means you're that much closer to finishing the car.
Boom, boom.
Sick. Bam.
Ready to go.
We are trying to get all of this dash panel work done in one day because you're gonna forget where all the screws go. The amount of screws that are used to hold this dash panel together was insane. So we weren't gonna risk it, just made sure we got all of it done. I think in total, it took us about 8 hours to get this whole entire job done.
You're gonna pull it out completely, or what are you doing? So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna plug that plug in right there. This is called the buckle, and hopefully this will make the airbag lights go away. One down, one.
All right, now the last thing that we have left to put in pertaining to the SRS airbag / seatbelt system are the actual seatbelts themselves. So once we get these put in, we'll be able to hook up the SRS module and start the car up, and it should show no airbag lights. Okay, dude, all the airbags are in.
All the seat belts are in.
The seat buckles, everything. Module's been reset. This is gonna be the first time that we are starting the car up since we replaced the dashboard.
Sheesh!
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Pressing that clutch. All right.
first time you and I have ever replaced the dash on any car in the last 4 years, and I mean, it went fairly smooth.
Yep, all the gaps and stuff are good. All
We
bolts.
didn't break any plastic pieces, which
We
I think
didn't.
is the craziest thing.
No, why is that crazy?
We always break stuff. See, if we were to ever start parting cars out, I think we would suck at it because
We just break everything.
so many things taking cars apart. But that's the nice thing. When we get new parts in, we don't even worry about taking stuff off. We just break it and put it in new one.
Yeah, new ones. That's right.
But dude, I mean, we got a tiny bit left to put this whole bezel, all these little pieces
That's easy.
together.
Easy stuff.
Once we put all that together, we were planning on doing the front end, but we actually noticed something that let's just show you. There is sand all over the fenders, the hood, the bumper, everything that got painted, and that's because the body shop that was painting it, right before we got our car painted, their booth broke, and so it stood there for 3 days, a ton of sand and dust.
Yeah, but then they got it working again. They replaced the filters, but I don't think this ever got cleaned up.
Nope.
And so what they're gonna do is they're gonna sand it down again and they're gonna re-clear it, and all the problems are gonna go away because we just picked this sucker up too. This is a Lexus ES, paint same place, and it's mint. I mean, it's mint. But this one was the first one that was after the filters were changed.
Yeah. When it's in the sunlight, you can't really notice it, but under this light, and I know when someone's going to be buying this car, I want them to love it too. Little imperfections like that adds up. So let's put the whole interior together and get this back to the paint shop.
We had to take the rear seats out in order to take out the seat belts, so we're throwing that back in. This is the dash panel before the fix. And here it is after.
Alright guys, the Challenger is ready for another fresh coat of clear. We're going to send it off to the paint shop again. That sand is not something we're expecting, but we want this car to look mint, so we're going to get that done. Let's get to this paint shop before they close. Where is he going?